Hey folks, so we've been looking at this story, the 19th case of the Blue Cliff record, fingertip Zen. Whenever Master Gutei was asked a question, he would just raise a finger. And we know there's a whole context behind that, raising a finger. There is a response from a more contemporary Zen master, Japanese Zen master named Tenkei, to this particular case. He says, who would ever visit him anyhow? Why would you visit a Zen master if you asked him a question, all he did was raise a finger? But then he says, his tactic is bold, trying to silence everyone in the world with just one finger. And here's what I want to talk about. There shouldn't even be time to lift a finger. Whatever meets the eyes is already complete. There shouldn't be time to even lift a finger. This reminds me of a teaching my teacher would give us, that there's a difference between being in push mode and being in shoved mode, where we're being shoved. In push mode, we're in control of the situation and we're making decisions. And studying koans like this is like being in push mode. We're trying to understand the Dharma. We are attempting to be in control of our life in some way. And that's fine, but then there is the reality of life that places us in shove mode, where we are shoved. It's like being pushed off a horse, and you're midair. Of course, you're going to look for something to hold on to. And oftentimes we find ourselves in shove mode, where we're not in control. Just a brief story to illustrate this. When my son was first born, I tried to be in push mode, where I was in control of everything. I quickly learned that that's not realistic, and I was in shove mode. And what taught me that was that I got pneumonia after a few months of trying to constantly remain in control. And so there's a piece of us that really needs to just let go. The universe sometimes pushes us and we don't know how to respond. We don't even recognize the Dharma. And I think that's what this master is saying this in response, that lifting the finger up is already too late. There's already some kind of a controlled thing taking place there between a teacher and a student. It's good for understanding intellectually, but it doesn't do us any good when it comes to reality. Too late.